Hello, my friends. I hope you're all doing well, healthy, gesund und stark. We'll start today, as we've started previously, with a prayer from a verse of Tehillim, Psalms, for all those that find themselves in a situation where they need salvation. Min ha-meitzar korosio, ononi v'merchavyo. We just asked Hashem to take us all out from our situations, any situation of constriction and confinement and limitations. Today I want to tell you a story, a personal story, that is very relevant and maybe the most relevant message of the Rebbe for all times when there is any sort of problem whatsoever. And that is where the Rebbe gave the answer many times of Tracht Gut, Vett, Zayn gut. Think good and it'll be good. And in a very, very loose, secular translation, we could say this is called the power of positive thinking. It's much more than that. And we're not going to go all the details right now. But first, we'll start with the story. In Tammuz Tafshin Nun, in the summer of 1990, I was hit by a car, Rahman al-Itzlan, and I was hospitalized for like 6 weeks. So when I was hit by the car, Rabbi Groner, the head shliach of Australia, was then overseas, and if I remember correctly, this was either I was hit by a car on a Friday night, and now we're talking about Motzoi Shabbos that week or the next week. There was a chasna. Rabbi Groner was traveling overseas. He was in New York, and he had wrote to the Rebbe about Melbourne, that there were many tragedies that happened in Melbourne. People had passed away for different reasons. Anyways, the story that happened to me was like he wrote a whole long list of things that have happened. And for example, this Motzei Shabbos, just recently, the new mashpia who came to town was hit by a car. And at that moment, people didn't really know what would happen and then what would be the future with my health, etc., etc. So the Rebbe gave the answer, Kishayachlit, shekvar bo azman b'milui TZIVU Rabbi Zayn as Tracht Gut Vett Zayn gut, yase kein b'peil mamish. So, without going into all the details, the Rebbe said, when you will make the resolution that you should start thinking good, it will be good. When you will make the resolution to fulfill the commandment of our holy Rabbeim, the Rebbes of Lubavitch, to think good and it will be good, then you'll be able to fulfill it. That was the answer of the Rebbe. So, for many, many years, I thought to myself, wow, look at how interesting it is that the Rebbe chose the wording TZIVU Rabbi Zayn, the command of our holy rabbis. He didn't say like it says usually, Kepizgem Rabbi Zayn, according to the famous saying, Kemaimer Rabbi Zayn, Kehirayas Rabbi Zayn, according to the instruction or the lesson of our Rebbes, Rabbeim. But what did the Rebbe say? TZIVU Rabbi Zayn. So, for many years I thought it's very interesting, and it was unique to this answer to Melbourne. And I'll soon give you the explanation, which I believe humbly is the right interpretation. But then, many years later, on Gem, I saw 2 stories of the Rebbe, also with this answer. One was to Rabbi Yeshua Binyamin Gordon, Olav Shalom, who was a shlich in California, and another was to Rabbi Avram Rottenberg, who is a chassid who lives in Eretz Yisrael, a story about his father. And in both of those cases, the Rebbe also used the term TZIVU Rabbi Zayn, the commandment of Rabbi Zayn. Why? So unusual. Not Hiroyas Rabbi Zayn, Pizgim Rabbi Zayn, as we said before. So I think that over here we see the tremendous, awesome Avas Yisrael of the Rebbe, the love, care, and compassion that the Rebbe has for everyone. The Rebbe knows it's very, very hard to think positive. And especially according to the real ultimate level of bטחון, which means you reach a state of tranquility and total peace, no matter what is happening around you. And even in circumstances where it seems that we have to defy the laws of physics to be able to succeed and transcend all laws of nature, still, the true level of bטחון in Hashem, means that you're not worried at all. As they say in Australia, no worries. Absolute zero. And that means Tracht Gut. And the message is, if you will reach that level of tranquility and peace, of Tracht Gut, then Vett, Zayn, Gut, you could create that future. You will make it happen. Now, since the Rebbe knows it's so difficult, and you have questions, but what do you mean? How does it work? It doesn't make sense. Therefore, the Rebbe says, TZIVU, do it. And if there's no other way, you'll be able to do it properly, except if you look at it as an order. So this is orders. Follow orders. Just Tracht Gut. Did you hear what I said? Be happy. And that's an instruction. It's a command. And if you will be able to, and if you're only going to be able to do it because it's a command, do it because it's a command. So the analogy I give to this is, imagine you're in a dungeon and the wizard appears before you and he says, dig in that corner with the spoon. You're in a cell and it's completely protected from all sides, thick walls, steel bars. You see no way out, but the wizard appears before you and says, do this. You say, but what do you mean? Just do it. I command you. And you start taking your wooden spoon and digging in that corner, and guess what? Through that, you're able to escape. This is the meaning over here. When the Rebbe stood him always to everyone, TZIVU Rabbi Zayn, the Rebbe was saying, please do it for your sake. I'm telling you, this is the way out. This is the only way out. I know you think you're in darkness and you're surrounded by four walls that are closing in on you, but I'm telling you, this is the only way. Please, I love you, do it. And one of my friends, my colleague, Rabbi Groner, at that time, he made a song. And in Melbourne, we used to sing this song all the time. And it went like this. Tracht gut, Vett, Zayn, gut. Tracht gut, Vett, Zayn, gut. Tracht gut, Vett, Zayn, 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 gut, Vett, Zayn, gut. L'chaim, to the successful breakout of your prison.